Hello, I'm Vitreous. And as I promised, I'm going to give you the top 10 items of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. There are a lot of them. Many of them kinda just help you along the way. Many of them you don't even need to get. So let's get started. Number 10, the hookshot. Probably would be higher on the list if the hookshot wasn't used in every single Legend of Zelda game after this. But it's pretty much the same here. You can link onto any object you want, and you're actually invulnerable during that. I actually needed to fight Argus and handle a lot of dangers. You can see me whittle away all the enemies at the bottom here. The fight with Argus, on the other hand, can be very simple and tedious. Hookshot. Hammer. Hookshot. Hammer. No, you don't need a hammer if you have a sword. And hammer. Moving on, number 9, the 3 medallions. Only used in this game, the 3 medallions are only used to open the gates. Use Quake to open up Turtle Rock. Ether to open up Misery Mire. Bombos is not used to open any dungeon, unfortunately. But still looks freaking awesome. You collect most of them through the use of the stone tablets scattered throughout the land. I'm sorry, I have no footage of that. Ooh. I'm sorry, I really like that one. Okay, number 8, the Ice Rod. God, I would not have made it through Eastern Palace without the Ice Rod. Best item because it lets you turn an enemy into a weapon. Ha ha ha. Cold, bludgeony weapon, I'm assuming. Keep in mind, if I ever make a clue. Number 7, the Power Glove. The Power Glove in this game can be used to lift rocks. More helpful than the real Power Glove, I guess. Mine won't work on any games I've tried it on, and normally it's just prone to attack me anytime it comes up. Evil! Number 6, the non-magic using Magic Hammer. What is the point of calling this thing a Magic Hammer? It doesn't use any of the magic bar. Although that might be a blessing. Most useful to defeat the turtles, and actually it's needed to defeat the Terrapins of Dark Palace. Canis Maria. Useful little gadget. Found in Misery Mire. That creates blocks. The only footage of me making a block, however, was pretty shoddy, so enjoy me using it to create platforms in Turtle Dungeon. Number 4, the Heart Pieces. The first in Legend of Zelda series, Heart Pieces make a return appearance in pretty much any game nowadays. Although, I should point out why they're a favorite on my list is more personal. I was born with a heart defect, and well, yeah, if you have 3 of the heart pieces, that's pretty much my heart. If you're splitting your heart into heart chambers, that is. I'm missing the lower left one. I would go on, but it gets really, really sad after that point. So just leave it there. Number 3, the Magic Cape. Able to let Link disappear from sight. Helpful to avoid any damage. Probably one of the very recommended items for this run. Also, I have no idea how you're supposed to do some of these puzzles without it. They're just downright mean. Also, Magic Cape doesn't protect you from falling down holes. Item number 2, the Butterfly Net. Best use is the fight against Aghanim. When you're supposed to be using the sword to bounce back the magic energies, a Butterfly Net works just as well. Also useful to grabbing fairies. Another item I probably would not have made it through this round without. but my number one item still beats them all. Talk about an original tennis game, though. And, ooh, so close. And my number one item is, obviously, because I didn't do any suspense, the Cane of Bryna. It's definitely my number one item. It never appears in any other Legend of Zelda game. Probably for the same reason the Magic Cape doesn't appear in any other Legend of Zelda game. It's quite overpowered. First of all, it creates a shield of energy around you, killing any weak enemies, and it defends you from any damage. I would not have gotten through the last 3 boss battles without it. Which probably means I'm gonna have a rematch to fight these 2 without using it. Goody. I'll eventually get to that later. And those are my top 10 items of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Next time I'm starting on a Buster-only run of Mega Man 2, so stay tuned!